Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Captain of Industry. In the last episode, the first episode, we were able to get most of our processes, most of the important processes, good reminder, up and running with a reasonable degree of success. We've got concrete production on the go, which we now need much earlier in the game. We, of course, have construction part components manufacturing on the go as well, although that is missing the input at the moment, which is... wood and iron, actually, but that's fine. We're working on that. We're missing iron ore in some of these processes, but that's okay because that should be fixed in due course. But you know, that's fine. We haven't done the copper process yet, and we are still in the process of getting the diesel manufacturing process up and running. We've got 76 diesel in the tank at the moment, and what do we need to do? We basically just need to get this basic distiller built, which I think should be relatively easy. We're going to work on some research as well. We'll get that started in just a second, but hopefully you should be able to, get some more iron on the go. That's pretty good. I'm not really bothered about the fact that our farms can't store potatoes at the moment. That is not a big deal. And we have a couple of trucks that are filled with coal, which I'm also not overly bothered about because we do need a lot of coal, and we do need coal in a lot of places. So yeah, let's not worry about that too much. The mission today is to try and get, hopefully, try and get some conveyor belts up and running, which would make my life just a heck of a lot easier. I'm not going to build any vehicles quite yet because I really do need to get this done. We just need more iron. I tell you what, let's, in the short term, unassign you there, assign you over here, and assign one additional truck to help with the iron delivery. I don't think that that's going to make a tremendous difference, but it should make a large enough difference that we're going to be able to get the diesel process up and running. So, since the last time that I played, there was a cheeky little change to the stats, the item stats over on the right-hand corner. This now only shows stuff that is in storage rather than in global storage, I think it was. So it should give a much more accurate reflection of how many resources we have and if we need to build more of anything. But there you go. Right, we need 30 and we need 40, but we've already got 12 of those, so we don't really need that many bits and bobs, do we? We really don't. We only need 40, only need 40 construction components, and our iron really should be prioritized into the assembly machines that are going to make the construction components, and indeed they are. There we go, look at that, we're making iron. We're making lots and lots of iron. We're down to 42 diesel. Goodness gracious me, is this where it all falls apart? I certainly hope not. I certainly hope not. We cannot trade diesel for anything, and we cannot trade anything for diesel. So, we just have to hope. We just have to freaking hope. We just have to freaking hope that we get it all done. Go, 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 go. I think we'll be fine. We still have a whole bunch of diesel. We got a whole bunch of time. You know, never a doubt in my mind. Never a doubt in my mind. Maintenance is looking pretty darn good as well. Diesel, yep, I know. That's fine. We really can't do anything about that. It just is what it is. Yeah, we just have to wait. We literally just have to wait. But in the meantime, we can at least get started on the next block of research. Copper refinement seems pretty good. We'll also get dock repair. That's going to allow us to start moving the boat around. We'll get construction too as well, even though we're not going to be able to, you know, get that done for a while yet. Or at least we're good for food. That's pretty happy. As I say, conveyors is the main mission for today, which I hope is going to be accomplished. Obviously, I hope it's going to be accomplished. Who sets a mission? Who sets a mission target and then hopes it's not accomplished? Not me, that's for sure. So we're going to get that done today, and hopefully we're going to be able to sort of automate this entire area and make it just a lot more smooth sailing, a lot better looking. You know, probably reposition the smokestacks. I feel like a smokestack per blast furnace is a little bit overkill, but it also is probably the right ratio for what it needs to be, just to make it a replicatable process and an easily replicatable process at that. we have any more copper here? Concrete even? No, we don't. And in fact, the electronics have almost been completely stripped out of this abandoned communication station, which is exactly where we want to be. This concrete mixer should be going absolutely ham. And in fact, we're going to make it go even more absolutely ham. We're going to boost. We're going to boost it. We're going to spend a little bit of unity, which I think is fine. And you know what? Maybe... There's no point in really boosting all of this. Not enough fuel to refuel vehicle. Oh, goodness gracious me. What do we need? We need 10. We need 10 components. Let's quick deliver that. Let's get this sorted. Go. Boost production of this. We need to get coal. I'm sure that there's going to be a coal delivery coming online very, very soon. Got some good fluid storage. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. I've also completely forgotten that we need to get a liquid dump up and running. We're going to get a little bit of diesel first. We're going to be able to get a little bit of diesel first, hopefully. Not enough fuel to refuel the vehicle. What vehicle needs refueling that isn't able to be refueled? I mean, if it's a useless one, then that's fine. But if it's not, then we are potentially in a pickle. Anyway, we're going to continue to manufacture construction components. That's going to allow us to get this pipe completed and also the liquid dump. I don't think anything else is gonna happen. Diesel is coming in thick and fast now. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, thank goodness gracious me. Thank goodness. Never a doubt in my mind. It was pretty touch and go there for a second, but it's back now. It's back. Beautiful. Okay. Quick deliver that pipe just so that we have a little bit of extra storage in the system. It's going to allow our wastewater to escape, which is good. And even though we don't have the construction components, we should still be able to at least get a couple of extra diesel units out of here, and we can make that happen. Okay, diesel is back. This is great. Let's quick deliver the rest of those components. We got like 35 unity, so we can afford to splurge a little bit. There we go. Let's keep this boosted for a while, even though it's gonna, deplete the crude oil stocks. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Of course, we don't have fuel stations yet, so all of the excavators are going to have to drive halfway across the map in order to fill up. It's not the most optimum of situations, but I mean that's just a research limitation. We cannot do anything about that. Right, remove the boost for there because we don't need it. This area is going to get expanded dramatically, and I'm quite excited to do that. So that's looking pretty good. Iron-wise, we've actually got a lot of iron, and we need to start buffering some of this process. The diesel does need to be delivered here. This is a priority. This is a priority 10 diesel delivery. I think it should probably be a bit higher than that. Let's yoink it up to priority 4. To me, that seems fair, given that diesel is the only way that we have generating power, and it also helps us maintain, the whole setup, the whole shebang. Right, okay, so let's think about the next stage. We're probably going to be, out of crude oil over here, so we'll remove that. And we will start. I don't need to quick deliver. I'm quite content to be... He said, I said I don't need to quick deliver, and then I go and quick deliver it. Unpause that. Unpause that. There we go. Okay. So, in due course, doesn't need to necessarily be quickly, but we will get the... Sure. We'll get the resources for the oil pump, and that's going to make my life just a heck of a lot easier, because it's going to allow us to get more oil to do more processing, which is going to be great. I just need pipes. I need more pipes. I need more of everything. I need the conveyor belts. Yes, we need to get that. I'm actually going to queue that up immediately. But I also need to get the what are they? The slag pipes? What are they called? The aggregate storage pipes? That's molten pipes. That's regular pipes. Where are they? Maybe I've unlocked them already. No, I haven't. But yeah, I need the aggregate pipes. That's gonna be handy. Right, look at this diesel. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Holy cow, I'm happy with that. Right, copper refinement. That's pretty nice to have, but I don't really want to start work on that right now. What I would like to do is I'd actually like to increase the number of trucks that I have. Definitely an additional one of those. Probably a few additional ones of these. And yeah, I know we're gonna, you know, run out of diesel if we take all of these components and deliver them to the vehicle assembly building, but kind of important to do, I think, in the grand scheme of things. Mechanical components, we will need more mechanical components and electronics, but I'm content just to let the electronics continue to come from the communication station because I would like to get a little bit more space freed up over here. And that's going to make my life just a lot easier. 15 workers. 15 workers might be enough to justify an additional research lab, which I would be interested in getting. I'd also be interested in more housing. Yeah. More housing for more people. Again, the refueling issues are a bit of a misnomer because, I mean, they're currently being transported, you know, around the map, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Missing input of coal. Yeah, so that's exactly why we're building. It's actually just finished being built there. That's why we're building an excavator, a second excavator for over here, because it is so critically important that we have a supply of fuel. I mean, literally a supply of fuel. It's just that simple. Iron, I think we've just about got the balance right. Could probably do with another one, but that's okay. We can repair the shipyard, but that's again going to cost us an incredible amount of resources to do. Right, let's try and balance this. So what does this get? This gets us 3 cement every 60 seconds, and this uses 3 cement every 60 seconds. So it is literally a 1-to-1 ratio. This gives us 24 crushed slag. I mean, so much crushed slag that it's not even funny. We've got far too much. I mean, we only use 1.5 every 60 seconds. We produce 24. So 1 crusher is fine. 1 crusher is absolutely fine. You've run out of fuel. That's a shame. There you go. Recover you. No, that doesn't work. Pickup has no fuel. We just have to hope that that's going to be rectified at some point soon, and that'll happen. Priority number 1. Priority number 1, why have we got no coal being delivered? You never know. Maybe that truck that has run out of fuel was the coal delivery truck, and that's had a whole bunch of knock-on effects. Yeah, we do have coal coming across, so that's good. Either way, I really don't want to start properly building yet, because if I do, then we're going to use up the remaining bits and bobs that we actually have. Let's boost that. There we go. Perfect. And the diesel is flowing. The diesel is flowing with a nice little Unity boost, which helps out. Although it looks to me like the speed at which the crude oil is actually entering through the pipes is too slow to meet the demand fully. But I mean, if that's the situation, then that's the situation. It's not gonna necessarily end the world, end the game there. Let's actually boost you as well, just to make sure that we have one pump working. As I say, we have the Unity, we might as well use it, and we'll keep the good times going, at least as much as we possibly can, and hope that that's able to get most of our trucks completely refueled and allow us to keep on, hopefully, keep on getting coal into this basic distiller, and yeah, keep things going on that front. I would like to get... No, I don't even want to build that there, because without the connection, without the ability to connect through the aggregate pipe, or what is it? The aggregate pipe. It must be. It is in here. It is in here. The U-shaped conveyor. I knew it was around. Yeah, let's get that, and that's gonna make our lives just a heck of a lot easier. So there we go. Right, what do you need? You are out of mechanical components. It's time to turn all of this back on. Oops. Don't know why planning mode was on there. Excuse me. There we go. Turn that on. How do we not have enough workers? I think this was always an issue. Right, let's get some additional housing. I don't think that we can go any longer without the housing. So let's get that. Then we're going to be able to adopt a few extra peeps from next door. Not enough maintenance. The maintenance will be rectified swiftly. And then we're basically just going to copy all of this and we're going to expand it. Also, there's a real issue with the amount of iron that we have here. But again, nothing that we can do about that until we get proper conveyors. Yeah. Because we will unlock the automatic assembly machine, which is going to make things much quicker just in general in terms of fabrication. So that's something to look forward to, which I very much am. Let's nab those extra peeps right about now. There we go. We can still sustain those numbers, which is pretty darn important. We're going to get construction level 2 in just a second, and that should allow us to return maintenance to the build queue, which is fine. Also, in other good news, we finally got rid of the abandoned communication station, which I am happy about. That frees up a whole bunch of space. Plus, it looks to me like we are good for diesel. Yes, that's great. That is great. Probably time to remove the boost on this. No real need to push it. Probably also time to remove the boost on that. Also no need to push that. Especially if we're getting... Well, we use 54 diesel, and we're only using 18. So we're actually not even going to fully utilize the basic distiller until we unlock this area, or until we unlock construction in this area. But that's not going to happen for at least a little while, because we just don't need it. We're fine for diesel. As we can see, we're in the green, which is great. Happy days. Right. We got it. We got construction level 2. Let's get this electric assembly up and running. Now, we can assemble these components manually, and it costs electronics. That's fine, right? Because electronics, we already have an abundance of electronics, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got a full slate of electronics. Right, this is not balanced. This is just going to be sort of zoned very roughly to allow... There we go, that. 4 workers needed. We're probably going to have 2 workers. Okay, that's going to almost be enough. Right. We need 18 components to upgrade, plus 12 electrical. So we need to get that. Conveyors, though, come in next. And conveyors require, if I'm not mistaken, yellow construction components as well. So it's critical that we get them sorted. What's the real delaying factor here? It's concrete slabs. So concrete slabs, this is another one. I mean, we need to absolutely change this up and make it work better. The problem is, if we were to do something concrete related, the concrete mixer, that costs 40. That costs 40 basic components. That doesn't even take into account the rotary kiln, which costs another 60. And we basically need 1 rotary kiln and 1 concrete mixer per part of the process that we want to duplicate. So that's going to be quite a lot. Believe it or not, iron is not the bottleneck here, and I am shocked. Accordingly, maybe I should get a temporary... Wherever I build this is going to be messy, isn't it? Sure. Build that temporarily in there. See if we can pick up those extra 2 workers now. Extra 1 worker. Come on, just 1 additional worker. So close. So close. Yeah, it's just concrete slabs. Can we make a trade for concrete slabs? We actually can make a trade for concrete slabs. Let's do that. Because that's gonna make everything much easier. Yeah, so that's gonna allow us to immediately start work on this process. Can we... Yep, we'll get that last population person as well. We cannot expand at all, but no big deal. And maybe it's worth getting these things upgraded first. It might be, you know. It might be. Because we do need a lot of basic construction components. And it seems to me, we've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of iron. Let's make sure that we store iron in here. We've got plenty of wood. We've got plenty of iron. It's just concrete. And after the concrete, it's just about the speed at which you're able to assemble them. So I'm thinking maybe that's what we spend our construction components on. Our level 2 construction components at that. I would love to boost this, but it seems so silly. Right, so copper-wise, we're actually okay for copper. We picked up a whole bunch of extra copper when we had additional people arrive on the island. That's fine, because we don't actually need copper for anything, with the exception of electronics, and... I mean, we get tons. We get tons. We've got plenty. Plus, we can trade for copper, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can trade construction components for copper. That's fine. Not enough maintenance. Mechanical parts? What's the issue with mechanical parts here? I have absolutely no idea. We require 6 every 60 seconds, and we require 6 every 60 seconds. Okay, I have exactly the idea of why it's costing us mechanical parts, because we're also using mechanical parts to build vehicle parts, which is a bit inconvenient, but that's actually fine. Right, so you're building electronics. Let's copy you, bump you down here, get you to build electronics, get you to build mechanical components instead. There we go. Nice. Okay, what's next on the research queue? Fuel station is super handy. Groundwater pump, probably not super handy. Crop rotation, I tell you what, crop rotation is going to be good. Efficient concrete is the most important of all of these things, because I really struggle with concrete right now, and I don't want to continue to trade for it. So we'll do efficient concrete, then back into fuel station. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it for now in the short term. Have we got enough components to build? Yep, we do. We do have enough components to upgrade these to electrical assembly manufacturing facilities, which is exactly what we're going to do. We've done conveyor belts as well, so I should really think about that. How many people can we adopt from here? 3, 7. Okay, you know what? Let's just unpause this, and we'll just wait a couple of months. I mean, months pass like super quickly in this game anyway, so no big deal. Can I pause? No, there's no point in even pausing that. So what have I done? I've gone from 6 construction parts every 60 seconds up to 12. So we've basically doubled our production. Of course, I know that since we're, you know, down workers, we've not actually technically doubled it, but it's going to make a huge difference. Right, flat conveyors are just rubber and construction component 2s. How much rubber do we have? Not much, but we can buy rubber. Yes, we absolutely can buy rubber, but we need construction components to do so. That being said, we can make rubber, can't we? We can make rubber. How's this source looking? Source is at 98. Okay, so we're not actually drawing down on it too much. We're actually in an okay position. Thank goodness. Okay. Let's do the rubber maker. I've already zoned it. What am I talking about? Right, let's do the connection then, shall we? So we'll unpause that. Unpause that. Unpause that. Unpause that. 60 components. That's a fair number of components. That is a fair number of components, but we should be okay. You know what? Just unpause this entire area. Hey, look at that. Brand new people arriving. Nice. Okay. It's all in the works. It's all happening. Let's pause that there. What did we get? Copper, rubber, iron scrap, and diesel? Well, I don't necessarily mind that at all. to be honest. That iron scrap might just help out around the place a little bit. Pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. Plus, of course, the workers are going to make a huge difference. That goes in there. Electronics, we should be fine for now. I hope we'll just about have enough electronic components to get it all delivered. That's great. Okay, cool. Right, let's see if we can try and set up. Let's see if we can try and set up a more efficient setup here. I like this as it stands because hadn't really anticipated that one, had I? I mean, is that the end of the world? Not particularly, but the U-shaped conveyor that I was kind of planning to come in here, I suppose that does actually go over. It does look a little awful, but it's not terrible. Efficient concrete is done. That's beautiful. Let's also take this smokestack out of here and see if we can maybe redo this in a slightly better configuration. Because I think we should just be able to slot a smokestack. Yeah, look, literally right in there. I think that's perfect. I think that's absolutely perfect. And that means that we don't have to have pipes sort of running all over the place. I mean, it is going to cost us... It's going to cost us slightly more resources. But I think it's worth it. Also, I'm going to need to quick build one of these things because... Yeah. Oh, it's just not going to work, is it? Boost, 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 boost. There we go. Please deliver to here. Give me some of this, and then just allow me to quick boost this, because otherwise everything is going to fall into disarray, and that's going to be chaos. Good news is, maintenance-wise, we're back up to where we need to be. I need to check out the efficiency recipes for concrete, but we're saving so much time by the fact that we're doing this. 0.1 unity to deliver that. It's perfect. And we're back up and running. Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah, I think that's a way better design. I think that is a way, way, way better design. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get a storage facility. Let's actually put it into planning mode just for a second. We'll get a storage facility out here. This is where we're going to hopefully hold all the slag. I should build this. Yeah, I can build it now. So it's actually fine. Sure, build into there. Again, hold this for now. There's no reason to necessarily worry about it. Okay. That's also in planning mode because it's pretty important that we don't jinx this. Can I do something like this? Hold on. Let me try something like so. Yeah, I totally can do that. I thought I could do this. Cancel. There we go. Just get this removed, and then redo this. There we go. So that's the order of operations. That's fine. U-shaped conveyor. In fact, that can actually just straight up go like around here, right? Yeah, I mean, that looks kind of funky, but not a big deal. Also, I think we're out of power, aren't we? Yeah, we're totally out of power, but we're also making rubber, so that's pretty darn good in my books. Get a storage building. Storage building there. Unpause that. Unpause that. Excellent. And we'll just do a quick little copy and paste job over here. Don't know why on earth I've decided that this is so far away from where the diesel actually is. It would make it so much... You know what? It would make it so much easier if it was just next to the diesel. Next to the diesel, to diesel production. But you know what? We'll leave that there. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, we've got woods. That's also fine. We don't need that to be on keep full. And I think I'll just trade... There we go. A whole bunch of wood for a whole bunch of concrete, which is still what we need to be produced in larger quantities. Okay. That there. That there. Right. So let's see if we can try and... Does that work? It's actually not terrible. It's actually not terrible. We'll end up working with this. I think this is pretty good. Right, efficient concrete. What do we need for more efficient concrete? That's more like it. 24 concrete slabs every 60 seconds. And that only actually produces... Hold on. Okay, so it's 12. It's still a 1-to-1 ratio, but it's better. It's way better. So we need way less cement, which is going to allow us to get a second concrete mixer up and running, which I think we could probably do. Could probably do now. And where do I want to build the cement? I feel like maybe I actually want to build it over here. Because it's really useful as part of this process. Let's do that. This is a big operation. Right. So that's going to be 4. We're going to use... Which recipe are we going to use? Slag crushed. Yep. So that's going to require 9 times 2 is 18 times 2 is 36. 36 slag every 60 seconds. So we're going to need to get two crushers. That can feed directly in from here, for the record, which is quite nice. Okay, good. We're also going to need a whole bunch of sand, which is going to have to be moved in by loose storage. Yep. Good. Nice. Let's also create another loose storage tank. Does this store crushed? Yeah, this stores crushed slag, which is great. Very handy. Go. It's looking not too bad, if I do say so myself. Crushed slag, that's going to come around here. What else do we need? Oh, yeah, cement. Forgot about that. So let's get a unit storage in the middle here. This is going to go, or at least going to be moved. I need how many kilns? 3 every 60 seconds. This uses 1.5. I need 2 kilns. 2 kilns. I want to know how to remove all these pipes at the same time. Because that's frustrating. Yeah. Disappear. Wonder if that's a setting that I can change. I know that I complained about it ad nauseum last time, but I think I actually prefer it. Right, if I can get away with not moving this rotary kiln, that would be great, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to. There we go. And we'll get some loose storage. Okay, this is our first properly automated area. and it's going to give us... It's going to give us not that much concrete. But it is what we need, so... I'm just going to have to deal with it. It's actually deeply frustrating, that. I should just drag. I should just drag if I want to get rid of the pipes. That's what I need to do. There we go. Much better. That looks way better. Right, so I hope that by doing this, I've sort of kept a bit of space. Kept a bit of space for expansion, so we can expand concrete out this way. This way, we can expand crushing in this facility. We can obviously expand a whole bunch of rotary kiln operation, so that's good. We can also expand storages if we need to. That's fine too. What I didn't get was this. There we go. And we'll do something like that. Something like that, something like that. It's a little messy. But that's okay. Oh, are we going to be able to fit that around there? No siree, we're not. There's an invisible, yet to be built pipe that is still in that area. Okay, fix that. Then work it back into there. Beautiful. Well done. Well done, me. Okay. That sorts everything. Let's get research. We have 4 workers available. That's fine. Oh, we need to get fuel stations. We'll do crop rotation just because our food's a little sketchy, but it's actually fine. Transport balances, vehicle management limit, groundwork pump. Sure. All that stuff is good. All that stuff is fine. We have enough vehicle parts. We have enough vehicle parts. We have got not enough iron for the mechanical components. Is it because some of the iron is just inaccessible? We're just missing coal, apparently. Is there just a desire to get more coal trucks? It may very well be it. And yes, I know. I'm aware of the maintenance issue. I'm aware of the maintenance issue, for sure. Okay. We still only have 36... Yeah, we still only have 36 of these, basic construction components. Okay, unpause all of this. We have loads of the level 2 stuff, so there's no reason to not start work on this process. Same actually with automating the output. All of this, or most of this, is level 2 construction component stuff, which is great. Let's put that on keep full. Iron. Put that on keep full with coal. How are we doing over here? We're doing good. We're doing really good. Don't allow auto export or import, but we'll allow auto export from there. Okay. Fuel stations. Let's get fuel stations because, oh yeah, we need them. We need them. Let's get one, like, right in the middle here. Let's actually quick build. Assign a vehicle. And fuel station is no pipe connected. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I was about to do, video game. We'll get a nice little tank there. Quick deliver that. Assign diesel. You know, keep it full. Actually, there's no reason not to. And we should also see if we can try and yoink, if it's all possible, some extra trucks. There really is no reason not to. I mean, we've spent this half the bloomin' game building these vehicle parts, so we might as well start to use them. do it. Let's make it happen. And then, oh man, this is just gonna cost. This is gonna cost so many parts. It's gonna cost so many parts. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay, the iron is coming in thick and fast. It's brilliant. We don't need to quick deliver any of that stuff. That's fine. Could quick deliver these components, but it's not necessary. Aha! Look at this. We got the aggregate storage up and running. That's perfect. Slag output is not dealt with yet, but it will be. It will be. Also, vehicle ramps. I have them. I should use them. Vehicle ramp large. Oh, this thing's huge. Too big, unfortunately, for here. Oh, in fact, everything's gonna be too big for it, isn't it? It's the perfect size, but it's also like irritatingly just like a sliver too large. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ditch the unit storage here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that apart. Yeah, has to be done. Has to be done. No way around it. Because I don't really want to end up redoing this at a later date. So I'm just gonna see if we can try and make it work. Just quick remove that so I can actually start building this again. Alright, so if I go into planning mode for a second, build that there. This is going to get quick removed as well. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that patch of floor, but that's fine. Then we get vehicle ramp medium, which actually works very nicely. Line it up. Right about there. Fine. What does that cost? Construction components and concrete slabs? Neither of which we have. Love to see it. And we get this. I mean, this is just unfeasible, right? I mean, we need other components too. I was thinking we'd be able to squeeze this in, but I mean, it's really not going to work, is it? Even with all of the space that I've given myself, I still haven't given myself enough space. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe that? We have options here. We have options. So we can either destroy the electric assembly. We can move back the iron area, which I kind of don't want to do because I've just built the whole darn thing. I think we're just going to have to tweak this area. I mean, to be fair, with the exception of the vehicle parts, which can stay, this can be moved back because we don't actually have anything of value in there. Also, we are very, very low on maintenance. What's the issue here? We're just not getting enough iron, presumably. Well, you know the good news about this process is that we can bring back iron. Dude, it's still concrete. Concrete, that's it. It's actually legitimately it. There we go. Build the concrete. We have trucks. Let's just quick deliver that. I mean, just get the trucks. Just get the trucks back in fashion so that we don't have to faff around with, like, running out of maintenance and whatnot. Because that's just going to end up being a disaster, a nightmare. It's just going to be such a load of faff for no benefit. It's the one way to do that, isn't it? Go, and we'll unpause that there. Away we go. Quick deliver this, just so that I can officially say that it's all finished. We have the components to do it. The machine is broken as it lacks maintenance. Not for long. Not for long. If needs to, we can boost this. We can boost that. I really should have like a bespoke bespoke vehicle maintenance area. You know, that really should be what I do. But yeah, we're gonna have to move these electric assembly machines like way up here. In fact, maybe this row could become the level 1 stuff. Oh, really? Really? You just decided to break down right next to where you were delivering all of the very critical components and infrastructure to? That's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Managed to get repaired. We'll boost that. I mean, the boosting will take us back up to standard pretty darn fast, I think. How are we doing for copper? Actually, not as good for copper as I thought we were. Let's see if we can try and get some more people. It's going to allow us to get some more copper. Okay. The good news is that iron is fine. Iron is fine. We don't need to worry about that for at least a little while, which is great. Maintenance, I mean, maintenance is going to just end up fixing itself. It just is. I know it is. I'm not worried. Let's get you upgraded. Let's get you upgraded. It's not even set to be a flippin'... You know what? It can be set to be Unit 1. Sure. We'll leave that at Unit 1. These are both going to get upgraded to level 2. In fact, everything that we build should really be level 2. There's no reason for it not to be, other than not having the components, which we do have. We do have the components. But I should also maybe just build, like, the level 1s, just to keep things ticking on over. Electronic components. Yeah, we're going to need more electronic components as well. But again, that's fine. That is fine. Right, so you're still on level 2. Let's get you swapped on over to level 1. Construction components, that is. This should give me, like, an absolute ton of space to make what I need to make. And to automate stuff so that we don't end up just... giving ourselves a headache later on. So for level 1 stuff, I actually want to build like 8 of these. I think that's probably overkill, but I really want to be making sure that we do overkill this. So we need wood and we need concrete. I mean, in fact, hold on. Let's judge how much concrete we're going to get per 60 seconds. Let's do the math. 12 times 4 is 48. How much do these require? 60 seconds. 6. That's 2. That's also 8. Oh my goodness, that's actually perfect, right? Yeah, 12, 24, 36, 48. 6, 12, 18, 24 times 2, 48. Okay, right. I managed to eyeball the exact perfect amount at level 1, I would say. At level 1. At level 2, it's slightly more complicated, but in fact, it's not actually slightly more complicated. We just need 4. We just need half of them. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Just leave it in as 8. We can always expand this out later. That's okay. Right. So this is level 1 construction components. Wow, we have loads of level 1 construction components. That's great. That's wonderful. So let's get some woods. We'll get unit storage for wood. Get unit storage for wood in here. That's fine. And expand that out over here. Expand that out over here. That's looking nice. And then on the output, sure. Right, so that's wood. Concrete outputs. Actually already have that. Somewhere here, there's going to be a ramp. Not sure where, but it will be in this vicinity. I really hate how uneven this is, but I also don't really care. We still don't have enough maintenance. What's the issue here? What's the issue? Is it rubber? Wait, what? That's working fine. Is copper? Is it copper? It's not copper. New refugees, excellent. Oh, we have people that are homeless. That's a bit of a problem. I should pause that. I was a way to say, okay, it might have actually been copper, but we just got a whole bunch of copper. And we should also trade for copper. There we go. Okay. Trade for copper. That makes my life just a lot easier. We're still working on the last little bits of this. Let's get some new housing. I really didn't anticipate getting 2 new housing blocks over the course of this episode, but in order to make sure that we can actually support our population, I mean, we have 1 person that's homeless. Really, we're building an entire block of houses just for 1 person? Well, there you go, my friend. 1 occupant. This is all your area. Boost that. Whatever. It's happening. It's working at a pretty decent rate. We're okay with this. It's fine enough. Potato-wise, we're actually also pretty good. Potato-wise, that's not too shabby. Right. We have 125 construction components. What are you missing? Missing input. You're missing the concrete input. Yeah. Again, this is just gonna have to all get built. Broken is the machine lacks maintenance. Repair that. Fine, repair that, fine. Yeah, we should be on a little bit of a better... streak, what with this copper, and also with that copper, yeah. But the point is, I mean, we use 6 electronics every 60 seconds. This makes 8 electronics every 60 seconds. I mean, it's the same ratio, 4 every 60 seconds, and we use 3. So, I mean, it's basically a 1-to-1 ratio that we need specifically for maintenance electronics, which I would like to get to the point where we're actually able to, you know, have a bespoke set of circumstances that allows us to manufacture electronics and mechanical components solely for the purposes of maintenance, because that is so important. Right, crop rotation. I haven't even looked at this yet. So naturally replenish green manure. This gives 3.6% fertility over 3 months. Soil fertility is in like a not terrible place though. 29% less due to lack of fertility, 17% less due to lack of water, was delayed by 1.6 months, was 0.65 or 0.5 months without water. So the average production is 9.2. If I do that, it's going to take it up to 9.8. If I do that again, it's going to lower it to 7.6. What if I was to just leave it empty for 3 months? Still leaves it at 9.2. We could try 10.2. I mean, that's pretty decent. That's 10. Okay. Try that. Fertility equilibrium is at 70%. 9.7. Okay, I guess we've kind of like min-maxed to the place that we want to be. Maybe that'll allow us to eke out a little bit of additional yield. Looking quite good. Right, let's turn off planning mode. Let's actually start properly getting this all sorted. I mean, we've got a couple of construction component level 2s. Not many, but we do have a couple. And I'll tell you what I'm going to need to do. I'm going to need to grab some electrical assembly manual things, just for now. And these are both going to be set on level 2s. There we go. Has to be done, because we need to make sure that we always have the ability to build belts and whatnot. Very, very, very important. Right. Are we doing better for maintenance? I feel like we're not. Global need is 98. I mean, we should be fine. As soon as we, you know, as we get all of this maintenance back, I could use a bit of Unity to make it happen, but it's okay. Air pollution, water pollution are leading to a little bit of negative unity, plus the labs, which can be paused, actually. It can be paused if required. I also should point out that we're in quite a nice place with regards to diesel. We're in a very, very good place with regards to diesel. Potatoes are good. Level 2 construction components, a little less good. Rubber is okay. Vehicle components is fantastic, actually. It's very, very good. We're maxed out on vehicle components. Really, 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 really happy with that. Iron. Looks like we need a little bit more iron. Let's get 2 additional trucks. How's this doing? Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get wood here. And in fact, let's get this wood place emptied. There we go. So we'll set that to empty mode. Good stuff. Dirt. Don't need dirt. Don't need dirt. Repair you. Repair you. Man, we must have let things get bad. 1.9 unity, 2.1 unity. There we go. That's gonna make this mission a little bit easier. Yeah, we need more electronics. How are we doing for copper? Not doing great for copper, actually. Need more construction components before we're going to be able to trade more of it. I mean, I should really start work on building up our copper area. That really does seem like a pretty intelligent thing to do. I like this setup here, though, so let's just copy... Let's copy all of this. Turn it around. Did I not copy the pipes? That's a bit of a shame. Oh, I guess you can't copy pipes. That's a real bummer. Okay, U-shaped conveyors. Doesn't matter. Just something to give us a little bit of copper. Okay. What's next? Metallurgy. We need to get copper electrolysis because this gives us... Oh no, we need to get these down first. It's the same ratio, right? Yeah, 24, so we need 2 of these. 2 of these each. We'll go in this direction. This direction. This direction. And this direction. That's nice. Further up. And further up. Okay, that's looking pretty decent. Also, I'm realizing now that we might have stopped producing concrete locally due to water. That might be my bad. It also doesn't really matter. It also doesn't really matter. We can buy concrete like really, really cheaply. Which is what we'll do. Nice. Okay, good. Yeah. Although maybe I should build. Maybe I should build just as a cursory sort of freshwater, rainwater collector thing. Priority and pipe in there. Priority that too. Okay, good. Right, back to the real hardcore stuff. Copper electrolysis. So this takes 24, turns it into 19. So it's 2 to 1. It's 2 to 1 that we need to sort, which we can easily do. I think something like this is legit. So we kind of offset it a little bit. And make sure we get like one... Yeah, one little area in there. Perfect. Okay, that's it. Right, maintenance-wise... Maintenance-wise, we're not necessarily in trouble. Not yet, anyway. What do we need? Concrete slabs? Yeah, we need concrete slabs. I traded for concrete slabs, though. What's the issue? Why are concrete slabs taking such a long time to be delivered? I thought I just built like a billion. I built like a billion trucks, and yet they're just not coming. Where are they at? We should also get these disassembled, actually. Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. Unity is still a little bit of a problem. That's okay. The concrete is coming through. Brilliant. Love to see it. Getting all those disassembled. We can start building. We can start building up this area. I mean, there's actually no reason not to start building up all of this stuff. It just costs so much. I mean, man, the changed recipes, the changed early recipes for concrete really, really sucks. Really is so slow. It's so slow. Remove the boost from that because it's not actually doing anything. And remove the boost from that. Remove the boost from that. There's no point in us wasting Unity right now. Copper, are we out of copper? Not 100% out of copper, but we are close to being out of copper. We can start doing the trades in just a second, if we need to. There we go. Water, good time for a little bit of concrete. Okay, but even if the maintenance gets, you know, like particularly bad, also I should pause all of this. Yeah, pause all of that. There's no real necessity to get all of that built. Yeah, just get like one side done, and then we can start worrying about the rest of it. It honestly feels very, very good. It feels very, very, very smooth. Everything feels like it's going relatively well, apart from the fact that we're just a little bit late to the old copper game. But even that, I'm kind of like, I'm not even that bothered about, to be honest. Like, there's a little bit of a maintenance crisis is a really strong word. A little bit of a maintenance issue in some places. But, I mean, it's so easy to get trees. It's so easy to get trees now that we've got a tree harvester. It's just brilliant. How are we doing water-wise? Yeah, we're not doing too bad water-wise. It's fine. We can get as many slabs as we really want to. Anyway, I'm really, really happy with this. I think this is looking a lot better. I am very, very comfortable with how this is progressing. It's going well. Diesel and maintenance is a concern. Diesel maintenance is a concern, but it's okay, and we're just going to use the rest of these parts. How many parts away are we from completing all this? Priority, and we've just finished that. Wow, we just finished the metal caster. Cool. 60 components out. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like, ladies and gents, in the next episode, we're going to have copper. This was a good one, actually. This was a really, really good one. We've got a massive, massive, massive concrete area that we're ready to just, you know, in the blink of an eye, bish, bash, bosh, turn that on. Copper as well, pretty much done. And that's going to completely alleviate all of this maintenance nonsense that we just have going on. So that's fine. We can disassemble this area here when we're done too, and iron is ready to be expanded outwards. I mean, this is beautiful. Very, very, very happy with where we are. Thank you as ever for watching, ladies and gents. My name, of course, has been Updated. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in helping make videos like this possible. I'll see you next time. Bye.